Well, hello. This is Susan from Susan's Art Circus, and I missed my Friday deadline for a video. I'm sorry. I've been trying to stay committed every week, twice a week, Tuesday and Friday, or at least something within that parameter, but life has been bananas, and not only did I not get a video done, I didn't do anything this past weekend that I wanted to, but, you know, crap happens. So I thought what I would do today is kind of chat about what April is going to be filled with, other than some personal family stuff that I have to keep up on. I am working towards show season, if you can believe it. So I'm committed, and I've been committed to do 3 shows this spring, and 2 shows this spring and 1 this summer. And so all of April and all of my videos, I think, from what I can figure out today, will be about that process and what I do to get ready for shows, what it takes to put a booth together, some shameless promotion pieces of my own work, which I'm going to try to tack a few onto the end of this video today, just to kind of give you an idea of the kinds of things that I sell and that I fill my booth with. And hopefully I can put this camera with a couple of extra batteries into my booth and kind of do a time lapse of setting it up and breaking it down, so you get a feel for the energy that it takes to actually do any kind of artisan / art / craft show. Some people think it's all that in a bag of nuts, but it takes some work and it takes some planning, and I'll run you through those too, and a list of tips and pet peeves of mine from the show circuit. I have been doing shows now since 2001 or 2. I used to do a lot. I used to do anywhere from 15 to 20 some shows a year, which for me was a lot, but it allowed me to have babies and stay home when they were home and take them to school and all those other things. So it's a fabulous way to, you know, be able to do all those things and still make a little money on the side. So anyway, that will be the plan for April. I am finishing up a custom sort of fancy knit lounging dress, and this is the custom bag that it's going in. It'll have a little ribbon and a tie across the top, because everything should come in something fun, right? Okay, so I'll give you a little tour through my jewelry as we continue. Okay, so this is just going to be a little fast and furious, what do I make and what craziness comes out when I sit down to make jewelry. First, I'm a firm believer in being able to have lots of things and not have them cost thousands and thousands of dollars. So that was my impetus 20 years ago, maybe longer than that, of starting to make some jewelry items. I was in love with traditional charm jewelry, which I collected as a young teen, and that got me started into themes, and I started with traditional charm bracelets. So that morphed quickly into crazy things that I couldn't find in the market, and also artistic things that I didn't want to spend $100 a pair for a pair of earrings, you know, or whatever. I think that things should be fun, but also attainable. That's kind of my background philosophy. So I'll give you a little tour in no real order of any kind. So here's part of what's going to be for spring. And I do a lot of bugs and bees and butterflies. That's just a little cage cut out. I do use Swarovski crystals and different things like that. And then, of course, for necklaces and different things, who remembers Ruth? One ringy dingy, and of course, telephone, and nothing is complete without the matching telephone earring. Am I correct? And I collect lots of things too. So, like, for instance, and some of this stuff I have all the time. Those are little tiny razor blades with very pretty crystals on top. And of course, the necklace has to match, right? So then I have a biology major daughter. So I have to do chemistry and biology jewelry. Oops, it's backwards to you guys. See all the little chem pieces? Should I put my hand back there so you can see them better? Erlenmeyer flasks, microscopes, infinity. I'd be in trouble if I didn't have chemistry science. So let's see what else. I do need to do an inventory when I start to do shows so I know what the heck is going on here. Donuts and coffee, anyone? Oops, they're backwards. Or maybe you prefer donuts and espresso. These, once upon a time, were a client request, but you never know when you might need a pancake and a little coffee for breakfast, right? They're so fun. They have their own syrup. And staying with the breakfast theme, who eats eggs and bacon for breakfast? Can I stand back? Can you see that a little better? It's bacon strips with an egg. And of course, complete with fried egg earrings. Because why not? I'm an Andy Warhol fan from way back, so I have to do some kind of soup can. I also do his caricature. And I still have traditional charm jewelry of all kinds, so if you like themes, do a lot of Judaica stuff for several people. Lots of people, actually. I'm one of the only ones on the show trail that seems to have Christian, Buddhist, Judaica, all kinds of religious things. I have so much stuff, it's just really pathetic. Another necklace piece. Whoops, shiny, hand-drawn. And then I do sort of faux cameos that I hand-draw also. She's a necklace. Also, let me put this stuff back. Okay, sorry, I have stuff in different spots all over the studio. So, I do a lot of caricature drawings. Girls, birds, and bird feet. These were also a client request. And she sent me her photograph of her as a little girl dressed up in all the regalia. And they're all articulated. So her legs move. She's a little dancer. and I do some resin work. I'll just show you one, and then we're going to move on to something else. I did these. Of course, that's lungs. And I work in alternative materials, so that's plastic and resin, a little bit of metal. It's a fabulous piece. Big fat statement piece. I love doing those. It's got a little bit of gears on it, and there's also hearts and different things too. Because, let's see here. Well, he's a holdout from Halloween, but I did caricatures of Alfred Hitchcock, Dracula, Babe Ruth, the plague doctors. See him? He's got little feet that move. Okay, a couple more things and then I'm going to stop showing off. So I do bracelet pieces too. These are all hand drawn. Easier to see this way. Oop. Mushroom heads, because why not? And I guess these are appropriate for this coming weekend. Bun buns. And again, they're all articulated. All his little legs move. When you put him on, he makes great noise. Little legs. And he's even got a three-dimensional tail. I love them. I do Santa at Christmas time and elves and drummer boys. And then of course, for my cat lovers, they're all articulated little tails, their little paws. He's two-sided. Can I show him? The reverse side. His little paws are pink. And, well, here's on top, last but not least, have to have Day of the Dead to show off. Again, little hand-drawn girls, and they're articulated with their little masks on. Just fun. I do a lot of wacky, fun stuff. So if you get an opportunity, let's see. It's early to remember this stuff, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway. Glitterfest this year is in Fullerton, California. It happens on Sunday, May 2nd. Then the week following is, let's see, the 2nd, 7, 8. It's 8 and 9 is Mother's Day weekend at the Bernardo Winery in Rancho Bernardo, California. Then after that, a couple weeks later, is the Irvine Fine Arts Center Artisan Show, and that will happen Saturday, June 5th. So if you have a pencil and paper, write it down. I'll be sure to remind you, because like I said, April's going to be full of all show prep. So I'll show you the amount of crap the amount of stuff I make, and all of those details. So stay tuned. And thanks for watching.